My name is Rick Batista, and I'm starting a local chapter of RAGE, Realtors Against Genocide and Ethnic Cleansing. We were recently informed of some bullshit events scheduled to take place in North America in the coming days. I came across a news website in the World Wide Web called The Jewish Link. There was an article posted on February 29th that begins, "In a world where uncertainty looms and anti-Semitism shows its ugly face more boldly than ever, the decision to invest in a home in Israel is not just wise, it's exhilarating. Whether you're eyeing a move through Aliyah, which is the immigration to Israel, in the future, seeking a vacation spot, how nice, or aiming for a solid investment, it's time to start planning. But where do you begin? Dive into the world of opportunities at the Great Israel Real Estate Event. Our lineup of expert speakers will tackle all your burning questions, offering precise and current insights. We have representatives from fantastic real estate projects from the best Anglo neighborhoods in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, etc., etc. They go on to list several areas in the stolen land known as Israel, including parts of the currently occupied West Bank. So, in case you haven't seen the news lately, they've already leveled northern Gaza as they continue toward the jam-packed south, ready to kill whoever hasn't died from starvation, famine, or disease, just to make way for some great new homes. And they're continuing to bulldoze homes in the West Bank to make way for some new, awesome settlements. They're auctioning off land that's currently being lived in by Palestinians. And let's go back to that one word. Anglo, shall we? What the French is going on here? Not only are Zionists, kicking out Palestinians by force in both Gaza and the West Bank, but they're auctioning off homes, land, and parcels of land to some assholes here in North America. And the people they're targeting to attend these auctions are whites? Kind of like whites only? Sounds crazy, right? Can't be real. What's next? Later this year, they're going to have an auction with some of the finest Africans you can find to work the fields? Come on, our species isn't that cruel, are we? Let's continue, shall we? The article goes on to read, financial experts from leading banks have recently forecasted a significant uptick in Israel's real estate prices over the next 6 to 9 months. This bullish outlook is largely attributed to the expected end of the war, alas, and a forthcoming reduction in interest rates, signaling a robust period for potential investors in the Israeli property market. Don't miss this real estate event of the year. Enjoy light refreshments on us, and remember, entry is free. Just curious, are the refreshments being airdropped in, or are they just funded by the U.S. government? It then takes you to another link, My Home in Israel Real Estate, and there's a title across the top of the screen. Welcome to the Great Israeli Real Estate Event. Tuesday, March 5th, they're in Montreal, Canada. Thursday, March 7th in Toronto. Then they bring the North American tour right here in our own backyard in the good old US of A. Sunday, March 10th in Teaneck, New Jersey. Then on Tuesday, March 12th in Lawrence, New York. And wrapping up their tour, for now, on Wednesday, March 13th. They'll be in Flatbush. In the facts section, they answer, does a foreign resident have to open a bank account in Israel? And in the answer, it gives you a list of documents required. One of them is, and I quote, for a U.S. citizen, presentation of a personal secret number from abroad. What the fuck is that all about? A secret number? Maybe as many of us should register for this event and buy up as much land as possible to make sure Palestinians can have a nice home to go back to. How about that? If you're nearby, register and demand entry. Your cash is just as good as anyone else's, right? And don't forget your secret number. For all those fighting for a ceasefire now, for all those who feel humanity is worth fighting for all those who have children, are a mother, a father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, cousin, healthcare worker, military personnel, journalist, artist, animal lover, are claimed to or are striving to be a human being. For all those who are sick of seeing kids blown up, orphaned, amputated, starving, scared as fuck, or suffering in some other unimaginable way. Get out and protest this bullshit. Why? Why should you care? Because if we allow this to go on right here in our own backyard, regardless of where the real estate is located, regardless of what our views are about matters of the Middle East or any other bullshit going on throughout the world, because you know there are some crazy motherfuckers doing some crazy fucking shit right now while the world has their eyes on Gaza. And we'll find out about it little by little or eventually. If we know what's going on and we do nothing, then we are part of the problem. You and I are part of the problem. And as my geometry teacher, Mr. Rukowski, would always tell us, you're either part of the problem or part of the solution. If it's okay to happen over there, it sure as heck is okay to happen over here or wherever you're watching or listening to this video. And let me put it into perspective for you. Let's live in an imaginary world for a moment. I formed this new government and now have authorized my people to take over your home and property. You can't do anything about it. There's no one you can complain to. There's no court system that will hear your case. Either find somewhere else to live, good luck moving around freely because we control every entrance and exit around the land, or we'll beat the shit out of you, imprison you, maybe rape you, or just straight up kill you. If you're okay with that, then I guess you're okay with these auctions taking place. Oh wait, these things are already happening in Palestine. So if you're okay with the destruction of Palestine, I guess you're okay with your current home being taken away too. Or if you run and hide to the stolen land known as Israel, you're okay with it being taken away from you by dinosaurs, God's chosen creatures. Well, until the microbes return and claim what is rightfully theirs. Listen, I'm a realtor and we have a code of ethics to follow here in the States. When you go to the site, there are some stateside realtors listed. If they are members of the National New Jersey or New York associations, there should be complaints filed against them immediately because there's no way in hell any realtor in the U.S. should be going against the Fair Housing Act, which makes it illegal to harass persons or deny housing because of race, color, religion, sex, including gender identity and sexual orientation, disability, familial status, or national origin. Here in Illinois, we've added ancestry, marital status, pregnancy, order of protection status, age, persons 40 and older, military status, unfavorable discharge from military service, arrest record, source of income, and as of the start of this year, immigration status. Looking up fair housing laws and protected classes in New York and New Jersey, they seem to be in line with what I've already stated. Any realtor who holds their license with pride should be mad as hell about this. My fellow realtors out there, no matter your skin color, background, religious affiliation, political views, no matter what, you have to recognize that Palestine is and has been a fair housing issue for decades. To deny that fact would be like denying the Holocaust, and that's just fucking stupid, right? Listen, being pro-Palestine does not make you a terrorist or supporter of terrorism, and it certainly doesn't make you an anti-Semite, because Palestinians are Semites too. Look it up, I'm not joking. Being pro-Palestine means you give a fuck and care about humanity and believe people have a right to be free and not live under oppression. So get out there and protest. Protest for these auctions to cease before they begin or continue. Protest for our political leaders to have a conscience and stop putting profit before person. Protest for all of the kids around the world. Protest for your own future, safety, and well-being. Don't believe the monsters in our two-party system. The lesser of two evils doesn't mean you have to choose between genocide or ethnic cleansing. This problem is not going away because we choose not to watch the news. This problem is your problem. It's our problem. This is our Vietnam. This is our Nazi party. We're witnessing the Holocaust happen. We're witnessing the massacres of Native Americans. We're witnessing slavery in real time. If we don't do something about this now, then when? When it directly impacts you, by then it'll be too late. My family is from Cuba and we came BC and AC, before and after Castro. For those of my family members who fled communism, they did not leave oppression to come here and support oppression. And as much as I fully understand the USA is a stolen land too, and we have plenty of blood on our hands, I do recognize and appreciate the opportunities that this wacky country gave to my grandparents and in turn their children and future generations. We've done so much harm as a species. When are we going to stop? When are we going to live in peace? Is that even possible? Is there no money in peace? Get out there and protest. Protest peacefully as we've already been doing. And it's okay to be mad as fuck while peacefully protesting. Free Palestine, demand a permanent ceasefire now, and for fuck's sake, save humanity.